They were infamous moments in First Takes history where an athlete went directly to a talker and said, "You don't know what you're talking about." Well, you're about to hear one of those moments. Maybe. We'll see. I might have a little bit of a fight in myself. You might hear one of those moments right now because a little bit earlier today, I was tweeted. Well, I don't know if I was tweeted or Stephen A. Smith was tweeted, but LA Clippers guard Pat Beverley told on me to Stephen A. Smith that I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to basketball. Nothing. Multiple exclamation points. And because Pat Beverley has backbone and spine, and you could have seen it on the basketball court if you didn't know already, I knew that. But I didn't know he also had backbone and spine when it comes to criticism and face-to-face confrontation. He has that. He's now on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line. What's up, Pat? Good to meet you.
Brother. How are you, brother?
I'm good. All right. Just go, man. Why am I full of it? Why do I not know what I'm talking about?
Nah, you know what? And it's not your fault, right? It's not your fault, and it's not only you. It's a bunch of people out there. For people to understand what goes on in the NBA with players, everyday games, being hot from the field, being cold, going through normal things of life. In order for the outside of people from basketball who don't play basketball, in order for you all to understand how it really is made up, it kind of goes unnoticed sometimes.
Okay, Pat, I hear what you're saying. There's limitations to what I can know. That's undoubtedly true. But you said it today. You didn't say it yesterday. So what did I say today that you're like, Will has no idea what he's talking about?
Oh, you spoke about the Cavs, and they won't come out the East.
Okay, now hold on. Let me tell you something. If I ever take you on one-on-one, if you ever hear me say I can take Pat Beverley one-on-one, you should laugh at me and mock me out. But when it comes to what I say and why I say it and the reasons I have behind it, I know what I'm doing now. So I said they're not a lock to win the East. And I think that's a really very reasonable conclusion. The Cavs, with 2 games under their belt with this new lineup, cannot be considered a lock to win the East.
I mean, and of course I'm not playing this year, so I'm able to be a fan this year.
Okay.
And any basketball player will tell you, no matter what team, and it's hard for us to say it, and as basketball players, it's hard for us to say it, but as basketball players, we come to the truth. Any team LeBron James on is a lock to come out of anywhere.
Oh, Pat, man, you do sound like a fan. Come on, LeBron James and a bunch of nobodies.
Except in the West, because the West is a different monster. But in the East, and you have to give every team out there the respect. Like Brad Stevens has done a hell of a job with Boston. Toronto has been playing their ass off. Like, I mean, it's a lot of good teams, but. I mean, it is LeBron James.
Okay.
And people forget this, right? And that's why I think history always repeats itself, right?
Okay.
No matter what happens in life, history always repeats itself. So, a championship team is only a couple of superstars and amazing role players.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Amazing role players. It's been like that since back in the day. It's been like that since. The Chicago Bulls. It's been like that since the Golden State Warriors. I mean, there are superstars. You have your superstars. You have guys.
But what is that on the Cavs, Pat? Are you saying that's LeBron and Kevin Love and these new guys, the amazing role players?
Yeah. I'm and when I mean role players, that's not.
I know what you mean.
Understating the next player up, because I consider myself a role player. I consider myself a really, really good role player.
And you are, and I don't think that's an insult.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
Right. So it's no insult to anyone, but the facts are facts. You have LeBron James, and you can tell.
Okay, hold on for a sec, Pat. I'm sorry. Time out. 1 sec. I want to let you know this because of the way radio works. At 3:54 in 20 seconds, I won't have control, and we're going to go to commercial. So that means we got 20 seconds. 2 minutes here.
Okay.
I want to tell you this.
Cool.
I hear you, okay? And I've had callers tell me the same thing. Well, what you're doing to me is telling me this. I don't know basketball, but the rebuttal is simply LeBron James and amazing role players. And all I'm saying, you asked for me on Twitter real human facts, right? Don't tell me that they're on this amazing shooting streak, that there's no way they can continue, that they're also playing amazing defense, by the way, Pat, which I don't think will continue at this level. It may be good, but it's not going to be this good. What I'm saying to you is this, that here's the real human facts that we don't know yet. Chemistry, pressure, monotony. How will they do over the course of the season, and how will they do in the playoffs? Man, we don't have any idea yet.
So why should we take the negative point? Why shouldn't we take the positive route?
Well, what I would say to that is we do know some things about, for example, Toronto. Now, they don't have LeBron James. That's true. But, DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry with some role players have been the number one seed in the East throughout this entire season, or until recently they got up there ahead at Boston. I think that's the rebuttal.
No, I mean, if anyone from Toronto saying these people are getting ready for LeBron James, like no disrespect, like people are getting ready people are preparing to try to beat the Cavaliers, no matter what place they're in.
Okay, real quick because we have a minute. Was the team that they had a week ago also not LeBron James plus role players? Didn't that also fit the criteria? No. I don't agree because IT needs the rock. IT needs the rock. You got to give him the rock. Right.
But George Hill doesn't.
Right.
Rodney Hood in the second unit, Clarkson in the second unit. I mean, you put them in a legitimate chance of being one of the teams to come out the East.
Okay, I hear you, man. I got 20 seconds. I just want to tell you this while I've got you, okay? You're right. They're better than they were. That's for sure. I respect the hell out of you for coming on and giving it to me face-to-face, man. I appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me, baby.
All right, take care. That's Pat Beverley on the Shell Pennzoil Performance Line.